Alrighty, here let's take a look at Sunset Hills Country Club, GSPRO, Governor 10, Sim Golf, D-Lud Hobbies. Lots and lots of courses out there on the channel if you are interested in what these courses look like. If you've been watching lately, you've been seeing me struggle a little bit with the driver, so that is a good sign right off the bat to hit something nice and straight. Par 5 to open up here on the first. And just a layup. Getting it almost to 50 yards in. Trying to start off with a birdie. And I do. Birdie on the first. Moving on to the second, a 380-yard par 4. And again, that's a good sign. Spin still a little high. All the spin on the Garmin's estimated. I have heard rumors of people putting little pieces of tape on the balls, and then all of a sudden it catches the spin a little better. Here, hitting a nice draw into there, just a little long, and it actually runs onto the fringe. It's going to force me to chip here. And the chip goes just a fraction long. Going to an immediate bogey, erasing the birdie, and leading to a 190-yard par 3, where the face is open. And I'm in the bunker. Trying to get out of there with a little splash and a fringe boost, and it actually catches the side hill here. And goes all the way to the fringe again. So really struggling to dial in these short chips around the green, and that's going to lead to a double bogey on the third, +2. A little bit of a squirting shot here on the fourth. I actually wish I could duplicate like 148 ball speed and 2300 spin, but 3.3 launch angles, kind of ridiculous. 268 remaining and going just way left, leaving a pretty good angle down the hill though. So 116 left, looks a little left and a little long, so it finds the rough behind the green. Trying to save par, and not able to do so there either. So a tough run of holes there. Bogey, double bogey after a birdie. And now the fifth hole. That's like a little half swing driver. I was trying to just prove to myself that I have club and face control, and it ends up being absolutely perfect in this little corner of the fairway. 45 yards down the hill, and went way safe over the green, not over the green, over the flag, and securely with a par though, staying at +3. Going to the sixth hole now, 136 straight ahead. Trying to hit a fade, but looks like it's just kind of left. Does get a favorable kick onto the green for a par. Seventh hole is 336 here at Sunset Hills. Sunset Hills seems like a really nice course. We got some good elevation changes. We got some long holes, some shorter holes, decently sized par 3s. 146 remaining, and that's left all the way. Good chip there to save par on 7. Quickly moving on to the 8th hole now, 340 remaining. And that looked like a really decent swing. I am going to put some metallic tape on a sleeve of balls and see what happens. It would be interesting to see if the actual spin is less than what the Garmin's calculating, or if it's the same. Or another miss here, but able to chip it in close to par the 8th as well. 9th hole's 3-4-2 down the hill. Trying to hit a fade 3-wood, and looks pretty perfect there up the left-hand side. 117 remaining. Hitting a draw that looks about 130. Holy smokes. And it is. Luckily finds the rough so we can chip, try and get a par. And that's going to come up short for a bogey on 9. So after a good run of pars, oh my gosh, guys, it's going to get there. It actually gets in there for a par, and we are at +3. I did not remember that. That was incredible. What a roll. 313 remaining. Looks like just a hybrid off the tee, maybe a little popped up. Just barely gonna find the rough. Only 116 remaining though, wedge in hand. Trying to hit another draw. And another long shot, so the chip coming back goes long, and there's a bogey. Not to have too many pars in a row. Another good drive. I think these are all good signs based on how poorly I had been driving the ball. I like to see it start straight, finish in the fairway, and go, you know, a decent number, 235 to 240 to 250, somewhere in there. A really nice layup here, and leaving 84 remaining. Looks tugged and long. So a common theme here on these approach shots, just looking a little left and long, or overdrawing or something, and then a bunch of these chips coming back, just being not careful enough. Another example there, just can't get it short, and that's a double bogey going to +6 all of a sudden. 12th hole now. Maybe thin to win. Nope, it's dying out of the sky. We'll end up in the bunker. Oh, pretty good bunker shot, but also goes long, and that's another bogey. So +7. Going to the 13th hole, trying to stop the bleeding here, and trying to hit a draw, and that's not a draw. It's a long par 5 though, full 542 yards. We are a long way away, 333.3. Giving it a good hi-ya with some sort of hybrid or 3-wood, just trying to move it forward. Ends up in the rough about 143 away. Losing balance and falling backwards, probably not ideal. Good kick off that hill to kind of slow it down, and lands just right of the hole for another par. We are at +7, going to 14 now, 388 yards. It's a good finish on a drive. And that should have found the fairway, but kicks left. 131 left. Another falling backwards, turning the face over with the hands. Got to do a better job of keeping everything as one unit. It crawls in there for a par though. And moving to 15, 166, kind of down the hill. Trying to hit a fade. And it kicks left, and what a miserable green that is. Look at that slope. Trying to pop one up and make it stop in the par circle, and somehow successful. Going to 16th hole here at Sunset Hills Country Club. We've been playing the white tees, which were completely reasonable as far as distance and where everything was. Here's the first bad drive of the day. Kind of goes left. Ooh, I really liked that shallowing move, but is it going to get there? It would have got there. Just ends up a little left of the birdie circle from the rough. That's going to be another par. And 17th hole coming up. This drive headed a little bit right. There's some trees over there. I think it's going to get under it. 180 remaining. After a really short drive, that must have not gone anywhere. Trying to thin to win again with this long iron. It bounces over the bunker and into the rough and stops, leaving a chance to get there in 4, but leaves it short. That's another bogey. Plus 8 going to the 18th hole. Just one more hole to get through. The drive comes out a little bit right, but I think it's going to be okay. Another 180 shot here on 18th hole. Sunset Hills coming to a close. Impressions are that I liked it. It seems like a reasonable course, not a whole lot of trouble. I did not play it very well, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. If you've played it, what you think. We're going to bogey this last one to go to plus 9. And I hope everyone just subscribes to the channel on the quest to 1,000 in monetization. So help us get there by clicking that button. It is free for you.